So today we'll start in our seat. And if you happen to have a block or a rolled up blanket, that would be good. So you can do a little bit of what I'm planning for our little bit of restorative, yeah? So come and find a place that feels good for you. Okay. And then once you establish your seat in a chair on the ground, gently let the eyes close and observe your natural breathing. Your natural breathing gives you a link into all of the koshas. Annamaya, your physical sheath. Pranamaya, your energy body. Manomaya, your mind. Vijnanamaya, your higher intellect. Anandamaya, the space of bliss, tranquility, and that which is beyond all of the koshas, the essential nature of self. So with your natural breathing, let's take a moment to link to all aspects of being. So with your first breath, feeling this physical body made of food that you eat, that is transformed. And another breath to express your inner gratitude for this physical body, no matter what its potentials or limitations may be. Your next natural breath linking to pranamaya, the energy flowing inside of you, no matter if it flows effortlessly or if it feels stuck, stagnant. Gratitude for what it is in this moment. Another natural breath linking to your mind, your vrittis, your thoughts, all the samskaras or deep habits rooted in your subconscious, your senses and how they give information for your mind. And gratitude that the mind works. And if the mind did not work in this way, we would not be able to practice yoga or understand our own selves in this way. Another breath to link to Vijnanamaya Kosha, the higher intellect, intuition that is polished and shines through with the practice of yoga. Acknowledging its presence as a part of your being. And another breath to link now deep into the cave of the heart, this thumb-sized being your inner radiance, Anandamaya Kosha, the one who observes change but is unaffected by change. And then a final breath beyond all aspects of self. In yoga, we embrace more the totality of who we are, expanding our perspectives so that the whole world can be included in our experience of self. Start to sense which nostril now is more dominant in this moment, left or right. Bring your hand to your face. Let's take 3 forceful breaths to the dominant nostril first. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then switch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hand down. 3 forceful inhales and exhales through both nostrils. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Bring the palms together, fingertips underneath the nostrils that you've just cleared. Prana is that life bridge, the ultimate connector. As you exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Ayur Mantra. Om Ayudhehi. Om Pranam Dehi. Om Apanam Dehi. Om Jnanam Dehi. Om Chakshur Dehi. Om Shrotram Dehi. Om Mano Dehi. Om Vacham Dehi. Om Atmanam Dehi. Om Pratishtham Dehi. Om Mam Dehi. Om Mai Dehi. Om Shantihi, Shantihi, Shantihi. Hari Om Tat Sat. Relaxing your hands down. And just choosing one of the 3 positions for Kapalbhati. Hands down on the lap, interlaced above, or holding opposite elbows or touching opposite shoulders behind you, whatever is most comfortable. And maybe even not comfortable, but whatever is calling for your attention and expansion. Chin slightly down, lengthening the brainstem. Good. Take an active exhalation to soften the inner groin region, the thighs into the earth. Apanavayu. Take an active inhalation to breathe up the spine. Lightly hold the breath at the soft palate and begin 36 rounds, forceful exhale, passive inhale. Whenever you are finished, slowly take the hands down and dropping your awareness into Sammavriti, even inhale, even exhale. Opening the eyes, coming to lay on your back with the knees bent, arms down by the sides of the body. Take your shoulder blades underneath you and then lift the head and lengthen the sides of the neck. Feet can be hip width apart or feet can be together, depending on what's most comfortable for you. Good. Now with your back against the ground, start to breathe deeply. 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. And maybe you can even peek open your eyes if your eyes are closed and watch your chest rise and fall with the breath. The entire torso as you breathe in lifts and broadens. And softens and drops as you breathe out. Using just the breath to massage the spine. With your next inhalation, sweep the arms up overhead. Palms face up. If you cannot touch the palms, the backs of the hands to the ground, then bend the elbows until you can. As you exhale, draw your knees into your chest without grabbing the knees, just dropping the knees to chest. And then as you inhale, point the toes up to the sky, lengthen the legs. Good. And then exhale, come back to the first position, right? That preparation posture for bridge pose. Arms down, feet down. We'll do that 6 times. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. To your capacity, feel the lengthening of the entire rib cage. Exhale slowly, 5-second exhale, knees to chest. Feel the flattening of the low back spine. Inhale, keeping the entire spine connecting with the earth. Reach the legs strongly up. Reach, reach, reach to the joints. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. See if the feet and hands can touch at the same time, right? And just continue now your own pace of breath, inhaling to extend the arms up overhead. Exhaling to draw the knees in. Extending the legs on the inhale and dropping them down on the exhale. It's so beautiful to just move so graciously with breath. Most of the day, we are unaware of what our limbs are doing, our breath is doing. It's just doing what it's meant to do, right? The involuntary actions that we don't even know the directives we're giving to our body to walk, sit, eat most of the time. But here, it's so clear, this connection between movement, breath, and awareness. Isn't it beautiful? Last one. Good. As the arms come down by the sides of the body on your last exhalation, readjust, maybe the shoulders further supporting the backs of the lungs, feet planted, hands planted. Good. And then again, take a peek down towards your chest as you breathe in Samavritti. With your next breath in, pressing into the palms, feet, shoulders, and back of the head, reach the knees forward, lifting the sacrum in a very light Setu Bandhasana, your bridge pose. And as you exhale, slowly come down, making contact with the low back spine into the earth. Good. And just continue watching that pelvic tilt as you inhale, first press the spine into the ground, then lift from the tailbone and sacrum. Stretch the fronts of the legs and hip flexors. And as you exhale, lower down about 6 times. This repetition of movement to create new grooves, new samskaras in your mind about what a healthy mind can function like. Enjoying the swaying of the back of the spine. Good. And then on about that 5th or 6th inhalation, staying where you are. If you have a block or a blanket or a small cushion, you can place it underneath your lower back at any height that's comfortable for you and staying there. Now, if you want to practice the more dynamic and energizing variation, then you do nirlamba without support. Interlace the hands underneath the body and then hold for the pose for 6 breaths. But the support is nice too. Your choice. With the support, you might be able to sense a little bit deeper into the hollowing of the abdomen, especially at the end of the exhalation, as your internal organs move into the body and slightly upwards towards the heart region. This pose is very good for stimulating the energy channels in the throat, known as Udana Vayu, the wind of prana, known as Udana, throat center. One more breath. And then pressurizing the contact points of your body into the ground to lift the sacrum if it's on the block, and then lower down. Good. Really firmly press your low back into the earth and then slightly rock the knees side to side, massaging the back of the pelvic rim. Your next exhalation, bring the knees into the chest. Good. Hold on to the kneecaps. And then as you inhale, draw the knees away from you, lengthening the arms. And then let the feet be very relaxed. You can even shake out the ankles, shake out the toes. Yeah. So exhale, bend your elbows, draw the knees in towards you. Inhale, right? Let that hinge of the elbow joint lengthen as you pull the knees away. And just 6 times. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, or even longer breath. Maybe you find that you have a little bit more capacity. Yeah. And just feel the difference for your spine in both poses. Right? I really feel like this is true restorative yoga, these very precise, gentle movements with the full adhara or support of the earth. Good. And then the next time you exhale, drop the knees, the feet onto the ground. Lengthen your legs long and extend the arms up overhead, either in a goal post by bending the elbows or backs of the hands against the ground above you, limbs long. And just taking these 5, 6 active breaths, breathing all the way up into the fingertips, through the crown of the head, and then all the way down through the spine, through the femur bones, the leg bones, into the tips of the toes. Stretch the whole body with your breath. So not active muscular reach, but with the dynamism of your breath itself. The next time you breathe in, hold the breath lightly, Antaha Kumbhaka, and let that breath hold really allow your mind to fill into the far reaches of your Annamaya Kosha, and then breathe out completely. If it's possible, hold the breath out at the end of the exhalation, experiencing the void. Relax your belly and then breathe in. Fill to the boundary of your physical body and hold there. Relax your eyes, jaw, and forehead. Exhale completely. At the end of your exhalation, hold the breath out just for a beat. Experience emptiness, relax the body and breathe in. The next time you breathe out, take the arms down by the sides of your body. Press into your hands and your elbows. And as you breathe in, see if you can come up to sit in Dandasana. So staff pose. If you need to roll to the side and then press up to sit, that's fine. Good. Hands by the sides of the hips, shoulders back, chin slightly down. Now inhale, take the arm straight out and up. And then as you exhale now, fold over your legs. Let the hands come wherever they want. If it's early morning for you, you might consider bending the knees slightly to give more space. Let the head relax. 6 breaths now, holding the pose. Paschimottanasana. Stretching the western side of the body, the back body. Just considering for a moment, what sort of information does the back body give you? The front body, we're very present in, right? It's the presentation to the world, presentation even to ourselves. But now this back body, the backs of the legs against the earth, up through the sacrum, spine, back of the head and neck. Exploring its presence. Good. Try not to force. Relax your effort, especially on the exhalations. Good. And then inhale, your next inhale, slide your hands by the sides of the hips, rise up. Good. Bring your hands slightly behind the hips, lean back into the palms. If that's uncomfortable, you can always bring your hands into fists, right? And then wrap the elbows towards one another and arc the upper back. Slight back bend, little bit of a counter pose here. Pratikriya. Good. One complete breath. And then as you exhale, soften your effort, bend one knee, bend the other knee, and come into your pose for pranayama. Take your time. Make sure you're well supported, that you feel that nice give of the earth into your pelvic floor. Sacrum can sink down. Slight lengthening of the back of the neck. Good. Gently close your eyes, come back to Samavritti. Even inhale, even exhale. Bring your right hand into Mrigi Mudra, folding down the pointer finger and middle finger towards the palm. Yeah. And then turning that hand towards the face so that the right thumb is closing the bony part of the right nostril, or will close it, and the ring finger will close the bony part of the left nostril. Very light closing, not closing so much that the head moves. Keep both nostrils open for now, chin slightly down, your inner gaze to the tips of the nostrils, relaxed breathing, normal, natural breathing. Today we'll do a combination practice, starting with Chandra Bhedana, awakening the lunar channel, which is breathing in through the left nostril and breathing out through the right nostril. So take a deep breath in and lengthen your breath out. Close the right nostril. Inhale left for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lightly hold deep in the midbrain and then close left. Exhale right for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left for 5. Lightly hold. Exhale right up to 8. Maybe it's too much for you. You can go to a lower count, or maybe you can extend further. And just continue in this way. I want you to follow your own pace of breath. Inhaling left, holding as long as it's comfortable, and exhaling right. Make sure that your body is relaxed, facial muscles relax, so that you can tune into that fine flow of prana. The next time you breathe out your right nostril will be your last round. You'll bring your hand down and then start breathing in Ujjayi Pranayama through both nostrils, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. So slight constriction at the throat, listening to the sound of the breath as it comes in. Maybe a light hold at the top and then breathing out in equal ratio. 5 to 5. If you can extend, then great. 6 to 6, 7 to 7, 10 to 10, whatever feels comfortable for you. Good. Continue to breathe in this way. Keep your hand, your right hand in the mudra, Vishnu mudra, Mrigi mudra, bringing your hand to your face. The next time you breathe out in Ujjayi will be the last Ujjayi breath. From there, we'll do Surya Vedana, inhaling through the right for 5, lightly holding, and exhaling through the left for 8. And continuing a few rounds like that. Inhaling right, hold, longer exhale left. Again, these ratios are a suggestion. It's completely up to you. Activating that right Surya Nadi through the inhale and breathing out the left lunar Nadi. The next time you breathe out the left nostril will be your last round in this pranayama. You'll bring your hand down whenever that is and breathe again in Ujjayi Pranayam in the 1-to-1 ratio. Inhaling through both nostrils with that rubbing sensation at the throat and exhaling through both nostrils. And that final time that you breathe out will be your last Ujjayi, releasing all effort of changing the breath and just coming back to normal, natural breathing. Today, for our meditation, we will just be in silence. So, choosing one of 3 locations to situate the mind: heart center, the tip of the nostrils, or midbrain eyebrow center. As you situate yourself in one of these places, take a moment to scan the body and relax fully so that you can just sit in an easy way, relax concentration here. Being with yourself in silence. Let the doorways of silence open fully, layer upon layer upon layer. Shanti, 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 Hari Om. As you exhale, you may surrender your body to Mother Earth. Inhaling to rise. Generating friction, you may rub your palms together if you wish, or gently flutter your eyes, however you like to come out. If you're rubbing the palms, take the heat to the eyes, the face. Gentle touch to remember this Annamaya Kosha, this physical sheath. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.